Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we'll understand the size property of the marks card in Tableau. Marks are critical to understanding the visual analysis in Tableau, and we can control the appearance of the marks on the view by changing the properties that are listed in the marks card here. So today we'll understand how this size property changes the appearance or controls the appearance of marks in the view. So let us first select the bar mark and then drag and drop the category dimension onto the rows and take the profit onto the columns. Okay, let's make it a little bit wider. Oops. Okay, and now you can see that for each of these categories there is a bar graph, and this is the type of mark that we have defined. Now, if I hover onto this size property and I click on this and like change the level here, so you can see that the width of the bar is changing. So this is very intuitive. So by changing the level here, I'm changing the appearance of the mark on this view. And currently this appearance is changed by changing the width of the bar. So again, I can change the type of mark. Now let's select circle. Again, the circle, will, the size of the circle will change in proportion to the level that I've selected. Again, so this is really intuitive, and the same concept applies for other marks as well. So maybe I go ahead and select square. Again, for square, the size of the square will change accordingly. Okay, now let us try to understand another example wherein this changing the size of the mark will come in handy. So what I can do is I can drag and drop this profit onto the rows and category onto the columns and change it to a bar graph. And then I can again drag and drop the quantity onto the rows. Now I have two different bar graphs, one for profit, one for quantity. So what if I want to see just both these measures in just one view? So I can right click on this, I can click on dual axis, and now both these measures are on the same bar graph. But you can already see that it is very difficult to differentiate between both these measures. One more thing I can do is I can synchronize the axis, right click on the axis and select synchronize axis. Again, now to better differentiate between both these measures, what I can do is I can change the size of each of these, no, change the size of the bars corresponding to each of the measures. So maybe make the profit bar a little bit thin and increase the size of the quantity bar. So again, so you can see that now it is very clear that there are two different bars within this view, and each of these bars, the width of the bars is different as compared to the other bar. So this is one example wherein you would want to use this size property to change the appearance of the marks on the screen. Okay, now let us study another example wherein uh, we'll be able to utilize this size feature of um, the marks. So let us drag and drop the sum of quantity onto the columns and sum of sales onto the rows, and then select it as a circle, and then change the size of the circle. Now currently, let's remove this measure names from the color. Now currently there is one mark on the screen corresponding to the sum of sales and sum of quantity that are present in the database. Now let us drag the category dimension onto the color. Okay. Now I can see that already I have three different uh, marks on the screen corresponding to each of these categories, and they are defined by different colors. On the right hand side, you can see this legend which shows the color for each of these categories. Now, what if I want to introduce profit into this whole view as well without really disturbing the structure of this view? So what I can do now is I can take profit, I can drag and drop it onto the size property. Now automatically you see that the size of the marks on the screen changes in proportion to the profit for each of these categories. So for technology, the profit is maximum and the size of the mark is also big as compared to the furniture as well as office supplies. So this is a very intuitive way of making sure that you have different measures or different KPIs on your view, And right now we have the original graph that was created. It was created using sum of quantity and sum of sales, which is sort of a two-dimensional view. Now to add another dimension into the view, we leveraged this size property of the marks, and now we are able to differentiate between these three different marks on the view by the size of the circle. So this is another intuitive way of understanding how the size uh, property works within the marks card. I hope this session has been helpful for you, and thank you very much.